The balance amount of maintenance provisions returned back to profit and loss account no longer required due to crash of the helicopters is not a prior period item because there was no error in the preparation of previous period's financial statements. What we are trying to say here is the balance amount of maintenance provision, whatever balance left in the maintenance provisions was written back to profit and loss account was no longer needed because there was crash of the helicopters is not a prior period item. It's not a prior period item because there was not an error, there was no error in the preparation of previous period financial statements. The term prior period, the term prior period items as defined in AS5 revised net profit or loss for the prior period items and changes in accounting policies refer only to income or expenses which arise in the current period as a result of error or omission in the preparation of the financial statements of one or more prior periods. Meaning, the accounting standard says only if there is an income or expenses which is missing or omitted in the previous prior periods, that impact has come in this current financial year, then it is called as a prior period item. But not writing of the previous provisions balance to the back to the profit and loss account is not a prior period item because it is not considered as a omission or miss in the prior period financial statements. Hence it should not be considered as a prior period item. The balance amount left in the provision created earlier is not as a result of error in the past, so it will not be considered as prior period item. Such write back of provision is not necessary. It was not needed to write back the provision to profit and loss account. Feature of the business. Such write back of provision is not an ordinary feature of the business. Even if such written off has been done, write back has been done to the profit and loss account, it's not an ordinary feature of the business. It should be treated as an extraordinary item. It should not be considered as a prior period item. It should be considered as an extraordinary item and necessary disclosure has to be made in the books of accounts. As per paragraph 8 of Accounting Standard 5, extraordinary items should be disclosed in the statement of profit and loss account as part of the net profit or loss for the period. The nature and the amount of each extraordinary item should be separately disclosed. The nature and amount of each extraordinary item should be separately disclosed in the statement of profit and loss in a manner that its impact on current profit or loss can be perceived. Meaning, the disclosure should be made as such in the profit and loss account as prescribed, as in a manner it should be disclosed in a manner as stated in the accounting standard, through which when it is disclosed by seeing that the stakeholders can understand and come to the conclusion, can pursue the current impact on the profit and loss account. For that is the reason the disclosure has to be made. Hence the amount so written back if material should be disclosed as an extraordinary item as per AS5 rather than as prior period item. So it should not be considered as a prior period item. It should be considered as an extraordinary item. This was very interesting question to me actually, related to Accounting Standard 5, net profit for the prior periods and items in changes in accounting policy. Net profit for the prior period items and changes in accounting policy, Accounting Standard 5. This was the question which was given in the revision test paper RTPs for January 2025. Actually, I am going through previous examination Jan 2025 revision test papers. Very soon I will be coming back to May 2025 revision test papers, which was published in the institute website yesterday. And by the way, this is Balaji. My channel name is Life is Beautiful. I will share this kind of videos, audio clips uh, for revision purposes. I feel when I share the knowledge, what I have, what I read to other friends, colleagues, users, I feel I can recall this for a long time. This will be retained in my memory for a long time, which is very well needed from examination perspective. And this can also be used as a kind of revision method. So having said that, we'll meet you in some other interesting video. Till then, take care. Balaji signing off. Yes, in case if you have any kind of feedback, input to me, please don't hesitate to put your comments below. Thank you. Bye for now.